Well, South Dakota's minimum wage increased yesterday from $10.80 to $11.20 an hour. Tonight, we look at the impact this will have on South Dakota businesses. Nancy Savage owns and operates Child Play Toys in downtown Sioux Falls.
For us, we have paid always more than minimum wage. You really need to get good employees.
Savage is on the board of the South Dakota Retailers Association. She says the pandemic changed things for small businesses and workers are harder to find. Sioux Falls Chamber of Commerce President Jeff Griffin says minimum wage was never meant to be a living wage.
Minimum wage in this country has become, in some cases, a divisive issue between the employer and the working people. And in my view, it was meant to be an entry-level wage for high school students just getting into the workforce. Because we want wage earners to increase their skill set, increase their skill level, so they become more competitive for a more competitive wage in higher skilled jobs.
Sioux Falls Mayor Paul Tenhaken says he doesn't see much impact for businesses within the city.
I would say you'd be hard-pressed to find any employer in this market that is paying minimum wage, because if they are, they're not going to be able to fill their employee pool. So you see fast food jobs at $16, $17, $20 an hour because they have to pay that in order to stay competitive.
The president of the South Dakota Retailers Association agrees with the mayor and says the higher minimum wage will likely have a larger impact on smaller towns.
Those rural businesses, rural restaurants, rural grocery stores, rural hardware and retail and all those places generally tend to have a little bit lower hourly wages. And so as a result of that, this minimum wage increase will impact them more directly.
Nathan Sanderson says a workforce shortage and inflation are the two biggest challenges facing business owners across the state right now. The yearly increases were approved by the legislature in 2016 and are adjusted every year according to the cost of living index. And according to the Labor Law Center, 32 states do pay a lower minimum wage than South Dakota. The federal minimum wage in the United States has stayed at $7.25 per hour since 2009, but states are free to set higher amounts. 30 states, including South Dakota, Minnesota, have done so. Iowa has not.